Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week we're going to focus on the ever popular superstar era of Barbie. And what I'm going to do today that's a little different than what I've done in the past is look at both the African American and Caucasian version of 5 different dolls from that era. And I'm really glad to be able to do that because I love when Mattel offered variety in the dolls and not just the white or Caucasian doll, and also not just the blonde doll, even if it was white. So, I wish every superstar had this ability, but they don't. A lot of them, or some of them, just came in a white or Caucasian version. So, let's focus today on the 5 that do have, or at least 5 that do have. So, we're going to start with Crystal Barbie, and of course, and today I'm going to mostly focus on out-of-the-box dolls, although some of these I have in the box as well. So, of course, here's the original one that I had. And, of course, her hair has been kind of redone a little bit. And, such a beautiful doll. I love the outfit. Very iridescent. And it's got a little pink in there, which is nice. And this is kind of fun, this boa or stole, whatever you want to look at it as. So Crystal Barbie is this one here. And then for the African American, now I have one in the box, but I wanted one to take out, so I purchased this one that I'll be taking out of the box. And I don't think I'm going to do that right now in the interest of time, but I will show you guys this one out of the box at a future date. But here's the back of the box and some of the pictures with her shoes. I always did like her shoes. They're kind of glittery looking, and I've got several pairs of those from over the years for these dolls. I noticed that oh, what do they call it? A pendant? I think it's a pendant. Let me see if it says shiny Barbie necklace for you is all it says. But the pendant at the end of the necklace on this one is almost a bronzy copper or a coppery looking one. Just I assume from the sun, because the others are not like that. Okay, so moving on, let's go back a year or so. And of course here we have Magic Curl, which everyone always asks which doll is my favorite, and I wouldn't say I have an absolute favorite, but Magic Curl is certainly in the top 3, I would say. And so here's the Caucasian version, and you can see her pretty well there. I do wish she had a little necklace, but that's okay. I mean, this is a very simple dress, sundress, and I love it for what it is. It's not the most glamorous one like Crystal or one of those, but it's just a pretty dress, and it looks really nice on her, and I think it fits the doll well. Now, and I love the hair, by the way. That's one of the things I liked about it, was that it was so different than most dolls that you had seen like this. Most Barbie dolls, I mean. And then here's the African American version. And these are both new out of the box that, I mean, I didn't just open them, but over the years when I got them, I opened them. The only thing I didn't like is this bow. I wish that, that wasn't there. I guess I could cut it off, but I don't see a point. But I don't like the bow. That's the only part. And that's not too bad. She also did not have the earrings. She does have a ring, like you see here. Um, and this one thing I wish was the hair was a little bigger, and then maybe I could kind of fluff it out, but I hate to mess it up. Um, I liked it. The ones that I take out of the box that are like this, brand new, I kind of like to keep them that way. I don't know if other people do that, but that's what I like to do. And then, there's some that are out of the box and not in perfect condition that, you can play, or if you want to, or you can change the clothes, but I like to keep them. Not that I would never change the clothes on this doll or these other dolls, but I'd like to put them back in their original outfit because I want to keep one in its original outfit of that particular doll. Now here's a closer up view of her face. And she's got a loose strand of hair hanging down, you see it I'm going to either cut off or something. Put it back in. Okay, so that's Magic Curl. And then let's look at Peaches and Cream, another very popular one with collectors, it seems. And of course, there was a reproduction of Peaches and Cream during the 50th anniversary celebration some few years back, or I guess about 7 at this point. Let me just fix her. There we go. Okay. So here she is. And, you know, I don't know about Magic Curl, or I think Crystal was definitely one, and this one, I'm just trying, wait a minute. Okay. Gotta get my hand under here right. So I don't mess up her lovely gown. This this is Peaches and Cream, as I said, and what I was about to say was, you know, some of these are made in different countries, as we've discussed in another video, and so there are definitely differences in the look when you look at them side by side, especially. And I didn't know that in those early years that there were differences. Not surprised that there are paint differences, but I mean that different. Like some of them are quite pale makeup and some are much more vibrant makeup. But anyway, this is one of the ones that has variety. Now, here's the African American version. Let me just put them next to each other. Now, this one, I'm not positive this one was brand new out of the box. This might have been slightly, you know, used, because as you see with the boa, it's not as bright, and it's kind of not as full either. Let me just take it off for a minute. Well, it's attached, so I'm not going to completely take it off, but I mean, it's caught on her hand, so I just wanted to fix it. So this is the African American version, and that's another thing, is her hair is not, you know, exactly like it was, but it looks pretty good. And she's got a nice full head of hair. The necklace, which always wants to turn to the back. See, I was glad they put a necklace on this because it really looks better, just like Crystal Barbie has the pendant necklace. This one looks good. This is what I would have, well, I don't know about this for Magic Curl, but some little necklace, not this one, would have been nice, I think. But that's just the way I am. I like a doll to have a necklace and earrings and ring. This one also is not having earrings, but you know what? So maybe I'm thinking this might not even be the original doll now that I think about it, because this one does have earrings. So, that makes me wonder. I'm going to have to look that up after this video and see if this doll should have earrings, because I don't see any earring holes. So maybe she's not the original. I might have, I'm pretty sure I have one of these in the box too, so you know what, I could just compare it to that. Regardless, this is a beautiful doll. I love this doll. I love the darkness of the hair against the peach outfit, peach colored outfit. And you know, I always like this bodice on the Peaches and Cream doll. I like the dress part, or the bottom part of the dress too, but I really like that bodice with it. I mean, it just makes the outfit, if you ask me. It's a great combination, I think. And the one thing about this boa, I think, is it's a bit long, and I kind of wish it was a little shorter, because I find it a little hard to work with as far as getting it into a nice look. See, like when I put it on like this, it looks strange. So maybe because her hair is down, I mean, is fully down versus in some kind of other style, but I still enjoy her a lot. So, and you know, a lot of times you'll see these dolls up here on this shelf. This is where I've got African American Superstar dolls. Not that I'm trying to segregate, but I kind of like them together as a group. So, okay, moving along. We have 2 more dolls to look at. So we've looked at Magic Curl, we've looked at Crystal Barbie, and now Peaches and Cream. So let's move on to Dream Glow. Dream Glow is probably one of my least favorite outfit. Not the doll, I like the doll a lot. But the outfit of Dream Glow is one of my least favorite Superstar doll outfits. Now here's the original Dream Glow I had since the 80s. Of the Caucasian version, and now her hair has been restyled by moi. at one point, and I love a good updo, so I gave her an updo. And it's probably not the most, if I did it again, I wouldn't use black rubber bands, but that's what I had at the time. So this is a really strange kind of boa compared to those other two that we've looked at today. But even though I don't love this outfit, I do find it fun, and especially for a child, I think and maybe some adults, it's definitely a fun outfit. And I know I still keep meaning to see if this somehow glows still. I don't know. I have to check it again. I've never really gotten to do that in the dark, see if it's glowing. So, but yeah, this is the look of hers. And that's another thing I don't like is these layers. It just looks, I think had they left that part out, it might have looked a little better, but then of course it might have just looked kind of Glinda from the Wizard of Oz dress. I don't know. But not my favorite, but I still love the doll, and I think that's okay, by the way. If you like a doll and you don't love the outfit that it originally came with, and of course you can change it, but I'm trying to, as I said, keep some in their original outfit. And then that's fine. You don't have to love the outfit too. Now this is a African American version, and I am pretty darn sure this is the right doll. Looking at her closely, she does have the earrings, she does have the necklace. I like her face, I love her hair. It's somewhat in the original style because, when the rubber band goes, and I see there's some pieces I missed, I'm not going to take them out right now. I'll take them out later because they're kind of stuck and then it messes up the hair. So anyway, I like this a lot as far as the hair. She's got very light makeup, and I would say that about the Caucasian one as well. And this bodice is a little different looking than the other one. I think it's just more new. Now this is that doll that when I got it, however, even though it's new, there is staining on the top part of the dress here that I have no idea, of course, what that's from. But yeah, it doesn't want to come out so far. So this is Dream Glow Barbie, and I like the African American version better in this case than the Caucasian. And that's true of a couple of these dolls, by the way. Like maybe Peaches and Creams, but definitely Dream Glow. Okay, last doll for today in the Super Star series that we're looking at, these 5, and that is one of my other top 3, and that's Dream Date. Dream Date would be up there, but that's not who I meant to say. I meant to say Day to Night. Dream Date, now see, that's one that I would have loved to have an African American, Asian, Hispanic version. Now we did thankfully have PJ, which I love, but I would have liked an African American version too. Let me fix this. So this just bugs me when there's loose hairs, as you can see. This is Day to Night, as I said. Her skirt, part of her dress, is faded at the bottom, unfortunately. But the top part where she tends to be seated is still pretty pink. Yeah, that's why I want to get some Kaiser stands and just stand all these dolls up, because things get scrunched up and they don't look as good because of being seated for so long, even though I take them up every now and then and do things like this with them. Let me go ahead and re-snap her skirt that came undone. A lot of times that happens when they're sitting too, so I'm getting to the point where I want these dolls to be standing more than sitting. So for instance, even the ones behind me, I'm wanting to get some new shelves, and what I think I'm going to do, by the way, is get some other shelves, put these on, because these are not, as we discussed before, they're not tall enough, the middle shelves, for the dolls to be able to stand up, and I didn't realize that. I didn't measure it when I bought it, so make sure you measure yours. But I'm going to get new shelves. I'm going to use these instead for just books, and then switch them out with these. So that's going to be a bit of a chore, but I want to get it done. Okay, the last doll of the day, and this is the original. I don't have the hats with these handy. I mean, I have them, but they're just not here with me. And one of them took a jump over there, so it's in the room, but it's under some things. So this is our last doll from the Superstar era, and that's Day to Night Barbie African American. This is the one you see here, is brand new, and of course you can turn these dolls so that they have the nighttime version, but I didn't do that for this thing. I just wanted the original look for this particular video. I've shown some in the past where they did have that that part on. So, but yeah, I need to get these all standing. That's going to be a lot of Kaiser stands. So if anybody knows where I can get a lot of Kaiser stands for these dolls at a good price, let me know. I once saw a pretty good deal, but I didn't get it at the time because I didn't know I was going to be doing this. But at this point, I really do want to switch over to having them stand more than sit. So, okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video today. I love the Superstar era, and these are such good examples of the Superstar era, which I feel like I've now said 100 times, by the way. And I wanted to show the two different versions and be able to look at them in the same video. And it's sometimes like these two here. Let me just hold them up one more time. Side by side. So, everybody, you take care, and I will talk to you next time.